NBA's starting group. Curry is up there with LeBron James. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Durant in at the 4 spot. Rose kicks to Anthony. From the top of the key. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
In the corner, Harden. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Curry, wide open. Connects from three-point range.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
That's good.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
The 3 from Harden. And Durant with the block. Here's LeBron. Oh,
look out.
Wow. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark. How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game. Free throw good, James Harden. Toronto on defense. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Toronto.
Checking in for your Rockets, Jimmy Butler.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Jacks up a 3. Wilkins, no good. And here is Davis. And it's Butler missing.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
And James throws it down.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebounds, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
For Toronto, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Parrish is checked in. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. James. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
Man, he is an absolute force when he gets near the hoop.
Here's Wilkins. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. It's Durant with the drive. And he elevates for Joakim Noah. Did not like that one. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again. And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
And a wide open look for James. They get the rebound. That's good. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
But he recovers it. Passes to Butler. Shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Curry dishes to LeBron. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 8 points for LeBron. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Al Horford. He's checked in for Noah. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Williams in for Derrick Rose.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a two-possession game.
And Butler, here we go. Misses from short range.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Fires from 18. Parrish the pass to Wilkins. Durant in the corner. Wide open shot is on the money. Durant's got 6. Toronto trails by 5. There's the pass to Carmelo. Nobody near Williams. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
They get it back. Here's Durant. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here is Harden. He's got 10. And again, Toronto with the triple. Now George. Rose kicks to Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 11 points.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Durant is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Rose. Then it's Thompson. And it's George in the 3 slot. Butler dishes to Davis. Toronto working the ball around now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. LeBron comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Harden in for Thompson. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for him yet.
Kicks it to Butler. LeBron against Noah. Outside DeRozan. Here's Davis. Goes up again. Butler goes in. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Butler's got his first points of the game.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Noah kicks to Davis. off with the layup.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And Davis gets it to go.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
That's good. And it's 6 points for Williams.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Parrish is checked in for Anthony Davis. DeRozan comes in for George. Bryant is checked in for James Harden. And Steph Curry subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
It's stolen by Bryant. Dishes it to DeRozan. He feeds it to Parrish. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 3-point lead. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
It's Curry with the drive. Great defense that time from Noah. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, it's Toronto converting. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Back to James. Outside Bryant. Launches a three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Toronto trails by 5. Noah, the pass to Williams. Noah with a screen on Curry. And the call will be against Darren Williams. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron drives in. Tries it from 19. Curry dishes to Parrish. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Toronto has possession. James Harden, he's checked in for Toronto. Rose comes in for Darren Williams. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for Kobe.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And stolen by Butler. In low to Davis. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Outside Rose. Fires for 3.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
A different look for Oklahoma City. George is checked in for James. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Dominique Wilkins. For Toronto, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for. Some changes for Toronto. Horford comes in for Joakim Noah. And Carmelo Anthony has subbed in for Davis. Davis is checked in for Oklahoma City. Rose comes in for Curry. And so Butler nails both of them.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
And Davis puts it in.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Here's Horford. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Durant kicks to Rose. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. He dishes it to George. Here's Davis. Outside for George. Rose attacking. Davis with a screen on Rose. He used that pick to perfection. And Oklahoma City leads by 4.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Harden kicks to Anthony. Offensive rebound. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Toronto calls timeout.
Rockets power dancers. Give it up. There we go, fans. Keep
5 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. From deep, Harden. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the... Second quarter ends in a tight one. Oklahoma City leads it by only 2. And will return shortly. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Boy, you wonder how long he can continue to shoot the 3-ball as well as he has to this point. He's been lights out.
Steve, you know that as well as anyone, being the shooter you were. Sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks 3 feet wide.
Anthony is out there with Rodman. Then it's Harden. Then it's Rose. And it's Horford in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Rose goes in. Goes up to the stripe.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Here's Wilkins. Pass to Davis. James wide open. Rodman grabs the miss. Toronto trailing. Outside Anthony. For the lead. That's good. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug-of-war, back and forth affair. But if you're a coach, hey, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but evenly matched game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Toronto making a change here. Davis is checked in. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The second chance effort. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 10 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
The shot is off. Here's Toronto. Harden the pass to Carmelo. That's good. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
James with the block. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Al Horford with the rebound.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Al Horford. Thompson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's Durant with the drive and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Kevin Durant has been getting it done. He's got 11 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And he gets the bucket.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
The shot by Curry, no good. Poked loose. Noah. That is good. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
The shot by Anthony, nobody around. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Yeah, well, 10 of their last 12 points have come off of assists.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And so Thompson nails both of them. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. From the high post, it's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry kicks to James.
Assist from.
And he gets it to go. LeBron's got 12.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
LeBron with it. Picked up by Davis. Durant wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Paul George is checked in for Durant. Bryant comes in for Thompson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Curry. Butler dishes to Rose. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Second team foul. Shooting for Houston, Derrick Rose.
First free throw is good. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Toronto. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bryant drives in. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Outside Rose. Here's Butler. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Toronto leading by 8. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got LeBron James. Curry is out there at DeRozan. And it's Durant. And it's George in the 5 down low. It's Curry with the drive. Unloads from 9. And that's good for 2.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
LeBron drives in. Toronto grabs the miss. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And there's Joakim Noah on the assist from DeRozan. 8 points for Joakim Noah.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Some changes for Toronto. Rodman is checked in for Noah. And it's Harden in for Jimmy Butler. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
And thank you for that, Doris.
Man, that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
It's Curry with the drive. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
That's good, unselfish play there because his shot was tougher. Instead, he went to his teammate.
Williams kicks to Harden. And another basket for Toronto.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Durant. And it's blocked by Harden. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. That one on Horford.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 16 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Davis is checked in for Rodman. And then for Oklahoma City. And Anthony Davis is checked in for George. And it's Wilkins in for DeMar DeRozan. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Heading to the hoop.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
Well, it's become a battle of wills. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
Toronto calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Some changes for Toronto. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Horford. Anthony comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Williams. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. DeRozan's checked in. Oklahoma City trails by 5. And Davis, here we go.
I think they gave him a little too much room there. I mean, that was all he needed to rise up and punch that one down.
Yeah, he's going to jump at those chances, guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. He is a high flyer.
Harden kicks to Anthony. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Oklahoma City making a change here. George is checked in. Harden dishes to Rose. Clock at 6. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And Toronto leads by 5. And here comes LeBron. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
There's Rose with the 3. Noah. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Here's Rose. Kicks it out to Harden. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Anthony nowhere around. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
James. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Yeah, the volume's been turned down in this building in a big hurry. Well, they're still within reach, but they need a boot pretty much every time on the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time. Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there. That could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation three-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what you take.
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
And Toronto making a change here. Butler's checked in.
Shooting for Houston, Joakim Noah.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there to ensure that they're going to go home with the W.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trailed by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I think the coach is telling them here to just take the easy points in a hurry, and then you got to foul right away.
I don't think they necessarily need to just foul blindly right away here. You'll go for a steal before you send one of them to the foul line.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. No one near James as he lets it go. Here's Durant. Buries it.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
And here is Noah. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's DeRozan. The three from LeBron. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. Clark, it was...
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like, yo, my men and my women, don't forget about the dame.